This is CNN News with
George Mitchell.
Dennis Banks.
and I had some questions about the AIM movement. How did you decide to start the AIM movement?
Well, in my life, I was frustrated with the social injustice and discrimination I was experiencing, which inspired me to create this movement with Clyde Belcourt, Eddie Benton, and George Mitchell. We started with a meeting of just 200 people. After that, I decided to keep moving forward with the progress we have made to find the equality American Indians deserve.
Mitchell, what were some initial goals you had with the AIM movement?
Our initial goal was to get the public involved, get the public's attention, gain more supporters, get the media involved, so we could really show light towards high unemployment rates, slum housing, and to reclaim tribal land. We really need to make some change.
What led to the AIM movement?
Well, my whole life I felt discriminated against, and I, along with the other members of AIM, felt it was time for a change and we could be the voice to help our fellow Native Americans.
What are some methods you used to induce the AIM movement?
Some of the methods we used were public protests and marches. We marched from Washington to Alcatraz. Another public demonstration was the occupation of Alcatraz in 1969. A group called the Indians of All Tribes protested that the land be returned to Native ownership.
Dennis Banks, have there been any laws passed from the AIM movement?
Yes, one of them was passed in 1978, known as the American Indian Religious Freedom Act. After outlawing Indian religions and punishing the ones who did dare to practice, the federal government stopped prosecuting the American Indians for their beliefs.
How has the AIM movement affected the well-being of the American Indians?
I think it has drastically improved because much attention has been brought to the issues we face. Healthcare has been more accessible for us, and in general, our efforts just shed light on problems that were not really known before.
Thank you for your time, Dennis Banks and George Mitchell.